Coming up on 540 this morning, get a check with Alex, and I definitely noticed it was a lot colder this morning than it has been all week.
And it's going to be even colder tomorrow morning. How about that? So the cloud cover has actually kind of been our friend over the last couple of days in that aspect. It has kept the temperatures a little bit above average, but it's just been a messy atmosphere when you pair it up with no images of the sunshine and then, of course, plenty of widespread rain that we've had over the last couple of days. It does just make an atmosphere that you don't want to walk out the door to. But these temperatures this morning are a tad bit cooler because we got some brief moments of clearing behind our frontal boundary yesterday. There was a look over the Georgia National Fairgrounds. Your current temperatures still sitting in the mid 40s, maybe some low 40s and some upper 40s. You will notice some slightly warmer numbers farther over to the west, but over towards the east where you don't see as much in the way of cloud cover, that's where you have some lower 40s, down as low as around 42 or 43 degrees this morning. So our easternmost counties, those temperatures are going to be around 6 or 7 degrees cooler than this time yesterday, but not as much of a decrease farther back to the west, as those numbers are going to try to warm up maybe a little bit, maybe a degree or two because of this cloud cover pushing in from the west. And this is all courtesy of this low pressure center up to the north of us, up into Tennessee and Kentucky. Our frontal boundary that passed through actually has some greater speed than this low pressure center. So that's why you see it well off over to the east. But as long as that low pressure center stands there in the near vicinity of us, we will have some wraparound circulation with some of the moisture that's on the top side of it. And that will start to get propelled down into the south and the southeast throughout today. So that's going to be a big reason why just a little bit of moisture is going to send us some increased cloud cover at times throughout this afternoon, maybe the potential for a few isolated sprinkle showers. Then as we go into the evening hours, that low pressure center finally gets out of the picture, and then we settle into a nice and crystal clear Halloween forecast. But it's going to be a chilly start and it's going to be a chilly evening. We'll talk more about the specifics with that coming up in just a minute. And then as we go into Saturday, afternoon plans still looking good to go. Some passing cloud cover, but overall mostly sunny skies are what you'll be treated to Saturday afternoon and into the evening. Here's a look at the wind gusts. We are looking at those to be very widespread and pretty gusty throughout the rest of today. Gusts up to 25, maybe even some isolated pockets of a gust up to 30 miles per hour possible, and with some pretty low high temperatures still somewhere in the low 60s. It is going to be a perfect afternoon to keep the hoodie on or maybe break out the windbreaker. Now we go into Friday afternoon, still a bit of a breeze, but that starts to subside as you go into your nighttime plans for Halloween. And if you're having any plans tomorrow, you're definitely going to want to make sure to bundle up in the morning. And as you go into the late evening, layer up under those Halloween costumes as temperatures will continue to go down into the 50s and even a little bit cooler the later that you plan on staying out tomorrow night. Another dry day on Saturday, then we have that time change Saturday night into Sunday before we welcome back some rain chances for the beginning of next week.